Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at someone you're not talking to, either because this isn't an established relationship just yet, or you've had a fight or an argument or separation from this person. So let's go ahead and get started. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, my Libras, let's get started. Let's see what's up with this person. So we've got the Five of Cups, okay. They're viewing you as the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And their future actions are communication here with the Knight of Swords, but this is someone who's definitely grieving the loss of this connection or feeling sad or disappointed. They may feel like they've missed a chance or they've missed an opportunity with you. And we see the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it does look like this person has made a decision either to try to come and commit to you or to reach out or at least to get closure or to communicate. So this person is hurting with the Five of Cups. This person is feeling disappointed or sad. You know, it's almost like if they hurt you, Libra, hurting you hurt them even more is the energy I'm getting. Or maybe they feel rejected or they feel, they feel like this is a missed opportunity. And with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you could be dealing with an air sign here, the Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you could be dealing with an earth sign or someone with strong earth or air placements, all right? But with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this person's definitely nervous. They're nervous about reaching out. I feel like this person is in that over-analysis paralysis energy. They might be unsure about what they have to offer and if it's good enough for you or not. All right, let's see. And we see the Five of Swords in reverse. So this is why they're holding back. And they're sort of in a Four of Swords energy, trying to heal. But I feel like they definitely think a lot about you at nighttime. Sometimes this person even, I'm seeing somebody welling up, crying almost, or crying over you at nighttime. They definitely want to heal conflict, but they do feel a little bit unsure about how to do that or less than confident about reaching out. I do think they are going to reach out, but they think this is a missed opportunity. They're seeing you as the Queen of Wands, so some of you may have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, or Sag. But they see you as somebody who's very sexy, irresistible, attractive. You know, you get what you want. You may have other offers on the table or you get a lot of attention. They see you as passionate and playful. And the Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy. So this person definitely sees magic around you, Libra. They see you as the person that really checks all of their boxes. The Magician energy tells me too that you're also not somebody who's going to stick around. A rolling stone gathers no moss is what I'm hearing. So they kind of also know that you'll move on quickly, or you'll be able to move on. Maybe you already are, and that's one of their biggest fears. But they see you as somebody that really goes after what they want and doesn't really stay stuck for too long. So that may also be something that's really eating away at them. So the Knight of Swords tells me this person's coming in with communication. They've made a decision after reflecting a lot on the past. And this person with the Queen of Swords in reverse is still stuck on you. Now, this person may be a little bit angry, bitter, or resentful, or I just kind of feel like they're stuck replaying events over and over in their head. And we see the Five of Cups. So this reading here has, double Five of Cups. So they're definitely going through a lot of conflict. They're definitely hurting. But I also feel like this person does need a little bit of a change in focus, because I feel like they're still kind of hung up on something that happened between you two in the past that almost feels like they need to get over or they need to release, but it's almost like they can't or they don't want to. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person for my Libras, please. We see Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely, 47 breaks down to an 11. So I'm seeing here that for some of you, intuitively this card, there's a pig here with wings. So for some of you, this person feels like it's a real long shot that they'll be able to get what they want from you or out of this connection. I do think this is somebody who's probably quite intelligent, quick, witty is kind of what I'm hearing. But I also think this person is really stuck in that mental space, and they need to do a little bit of grounding here, all right? Because I almost feel like their mind is playing tricks on them, or leading them down negative pathways, or allowing them to, or keeping them stuck in the past, or in a lower vibrational timeline, only thinking about the negative or the pessimistic side of things. All right, we see armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Okay, so for some of you, I do think this person is quite guarded. Maybe for some of you, this person feels like they set healthy boundaries with you, and you either ignored them, or you moved on because of that. But I'm just getting a real serious energy of them being really guarded here. All right, and we have nightingale spirit, love is all around. 41 breaking down to a 5. So pay attention to that 555 sequence appearing to you as an angel number, Libras. It is an indication of conflict and change, fluctuation. With this energy of love is all around, though, I do think this person may be, leaning in on their support system, friends and family at this time. I do think that also we're seeing this, this trumpet, whether it's a flower. It looks like it's probably a flower, but it almost looks like an old-fashioned, I don't know what they were called, music machine. I am a human being. I do know what we call music machines, right? But anyway, it just sounded really funny. But you know what I'm talking about, that had the big horns on them, where the music would come out of. So if you remember the name of those, please drop me a comment down below. But more so intuitively, what I'm getting off of this message and off of this card is that this person, does love you. They do love you, and they are planning on communicating here, okay? But, I also do feel the communication that you do get from them might be a little bit triggering. It might be either that they're really on the offense, or they're really defensive with that communication, right? So that it may be a little bit confrontational. I do think this person is throwing themselves a bit of a pity party, okay? So just kind of get ready for that. Let's see what's blocking this person. So we see burned out. You feel emotionally burned out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. Okay. So yeah, I definitely see and sense that burnout here with this person. And for a lot of you, it's because they're spinning their own wheels, and it's like something they're doing to themselves. Okay. And we see expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Want what's real. Yeah, so maybe for some of you, they really put some unrealistic expectations on you or on this connection. I could feel this person being a bit my way or the highway, or maybe they were a bit, bossy or arrogant with you. And when you didn't sort of play to their game, or, play their game, or kowtow to them, or give in, that they didn't really know what to do. All right, let's see. And we see body shame. These are my messages for my Libras. You feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. Okay, flaws and all. I don't know why that was so hard to say. I'm not sure what's going on with my language skills today. But anyway, flaws and all. So accept yourself. So some of my Libra spirit saying, just to really work on your self-confidence. We're all perfectly imperfect. All right. But don't let it hold you back. All right. And giving too much. You're depleted because you gave too much, or you give too much. You need a balance of give and take. Yeah. So make sure that, that you're, a lot of you, maybe you did overgive to this connection. And some of you are feeling burnt out. I'm not sure all of you are going to be so into picking up where you left off here with this person. All right, let's see what they want to say to you at the soul level, their higher self. All right, I feel ashamed for how I treated you. You didn't deserve that. For some of you, I am getting with this body shame energy. This person may have been critical of you, maybe even crossed the line saying things about your looks or your body. And, if that's the case, it's a really big red flag. Because I could see this person with the Queen of Swords energy in reverse being somebody that maybe regrets saying some of the stuff that they said to you out of anger, out of their own shame, spite. And remember, a lot of times when people insult you or try to pick on you about things that either you can't control or they know that you're insecure about, it's really coming from their own deep rooted insecurities, and most likely because they felt they were losing control over you or the situation or the relationship. But I must admit that I'm longing for your touch and your warm embrace. So they are really missing you. They're feeling that shame. You know, Libra, I think it's going to be, it's going to be different for all of you, how you receive this person, how you feel about this connection. Just, you know, hold yourself in high regard, know your worth and your value. All right, let's see what the ancestors have to say for my Libras. What advice and guidance do we have here? Move your body. Dance, breathe, flow. Yep, so get out in the outdoors. Remember that motion is lotion, movement is medicine. So if you are feeling, you know, stuck in your head or you're feeling stagnant, get out and move. Some of you I'm hearing you're going out dancing, or maybe you've started like a dancing class or something like that. That's going to be really beneficial to you. It may open you up to new love, new experiences, and just feeling, you know, feeling community. Some of you, this is, you know, there's advice here from Spirit. If there's something that you want to change about yourself, whether it's physical or mental, emotional, financial, whatever it is, you know, get going on that. Start moving. You know, if there's something that you're not happy with, start that change, because it's going to do you wonders, really building up that self-confidence. All right, so Libras, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.